How's it going, guys, and welcome to another video. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing fucking wonderful. Today, we actually have a video of how to no-scope in Modern Warfare and how to 360 no-scope. Reason being is because if we take a look at these statistics, I was looking at my statistics, and this is what caught me by eye when I was looking at them. So we have our top 5 videos here, the FaZe Kitty, Jev, and Agony video, because those are the most viewed videos on my channel, as well as the scope one. So again, I do thank you guys for watching those and enjoying those videos. I do appreciate it. You absolute legends. They were made a year ago, by the way, and they're still popping off. So thank you. I fucking love you all for that. We got the top 5 viewed videos and search. Well, these are YouTube searches. So if you search these things, my channel, my video of these people, Jev, Kitty, and Agony, will come up. But if you keep coming down here, then you have how to no-scope in Modern Warfare. And people are actually finding my videos through this, which is astonishing. So if you are finding my video from this, thank you. I do appreciate it. But now I'm going to make your lives a lot easier by actually making a video of this, okay? This is a little... I want to say it's a joking video because I'm sure you guys know how to no-scope and stuff in Modern Warfare. And if you look a little bit further down, there's 360 no-scope. I'm sure you all know how to 360 no-scope. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. But if you don't feel patronized. Don't worry. I'm not taking the piss out of you. I'm fucking trying to help you here. I'm going to help you today. We go into a game here. I'm going to go into a bots game because I don't... It's harder to do in multiplayer because it's, you know, it's... If you want to learn in multiplayer, go learn in multiplayer, you know? But I'm just going to show you here in bots because I have multiple clips, multiple videos of me hitting no-scopes, 360 no-scopes, 1440 no-scopes, 540 no-scopes. There's loads out there of me just hitting no-scopes of trick shots after trick shot. And, oh, there's so much you can do with them. So much variation. So I'm going to show you with a couple of guns here. And the best guns to do this with are, like, the marksman rifles. Reason being is I'll show you when we get into the game. But the guns I'm going to be using are these two. So the SBR and the car. Because these are some of the best weapons to do it with. Now, don't be scared if you get hit markers. If you get hit marker, you get a hit marker. You know, you try and eliminate the person. You know, you don't try and do it. Hit another 360. Just fucking eliminate that person, okay? And I'm gonna do it with the AX50 as well because that's another gun. That's pretty well. All the snipers are good. You can use any sniper. You can use a deagle. You can use a bloody revolver, which I'll show you as well later. And an AX50 is just as good. But I'll explain why it isn't as good as the car and the SBR and probably some other guns out there as well. So as we load into the game here, there's a lot of you that aren't actually subscribed that see these videos. Why are you not hitting that subscribe button? You know, it's free. You can always unsubscribe at a later date. Hit that bloody subscribe button, you bastards. I'm only joking. I'm sorry. That was aggressive, wasn't it? I do apologize. I love you all. Thank you. I'll show you with the car first. Right, so to hit a no-scope, right? You see these 3 markers, these 3 lines, and the dot in the middle. Okay, that's where your gun is pointing, and those 3 lines are where your bullet could possibly go. So if I shoot, say, at this, bang, you can see my bullet went to the top of that, to top right of that dot. So it can go literally anywhere in that field. It could go bottom left. It could go exactly where that dot is. The chances of that, though, are very slim. But you can see, as we get close to people, we might be able to hit a no-scope here. We can hit a no-scope there, but we got a hit marker. We hit a no-scope there. Now, it's best to do it while you stood still, because that's where the bullet range is a lot tighter, okay? And if we start moving around, so if we do this and start moving around... You can see it's greater. It's a lot greater, that bullet spread, okay? If you're undetected and you see an enemy, make sure you stood still, pop the no-scope, and then move. Because if you're doing this and trying to hit a no-scope, you can see it visibly move, like 3 times its size. And it's so much harder to hit a no-scope. How did I hit a collat no-scope there, by the way? Insane. But you can see it's a lot harder to hit a no-scope while walking, as I just hit a collat. No-scope. Either way, you probably won't be doing that online. I've only ever hit one no-scope collat in my life. And I'm probably sure... I'm sure I'll show you that in a little montage of little things I've hit throughout my 2 years of Call of Duty, whether it be a trick shot, no-scope, whatever. So that's basically how you no-scope, okay? So that's how you no-scope. Make sure you've got that dot centered on the person. And try not to move when doing it, so you get that best chance of hitting. Okay? And if you do move and hit it, fucking props to you, bro. You fucking did it. You know, you're fucking doing things, you know? You're going places. Right, and to 360 no-scope here. You want to make sure you've got your sense on a high enough sense. I'll show you my sensitivity real quickly. I have it on 16, 16, okay? 16, 16, okay? So I can hit... So I can turn quick. Faster reactions, faster bobbing and weaving, things like this. And when you're hitting a 360, make sure you pull off the 360, but when you do it, make sure you're looking in that general area of where that person is. Then jump, do your 360, and try and aim back on that person, okay? Now, you can do a standing 360 where you do a little jump in 360, but that's still quite hard because the people are moving all the time, you know? They're never going to be standing still. Better to be, I'd say, closer to the people for the simple fact you've got more of a chance of your bullets hitting because they fill out that bullet spread more. But you can get fruity with these trick shots, okay? You can, like, do these fast swap trick shots and 720s. You know, you could start doing 180s. But to get better at doing your 360s, what you're best doing... I should have said this at the start. This is what I mean by saying I'm bad at explaining things. But if you say go to the back of the map and choose something, it doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be small. It doesn't have to be like this thin. It could be something like this. Just start pulling 360s on it until you get used to the sensitivity. So look at it, 360, try and look at it again. Do another one. Do it. Just try and keep getting used to it. I'm bad at this. But if you just keep doing it, you'll start... And if you do about 3 in a row, I'd say you're comfortable with going out there. I wouldn't say do it in a public game. I'd say go into maybe a custom game and then try it. Just so you can get used to your own sensitivity and then go into an online game and do it. But if you're not that confident at doing it, I wouldn't say just go and do it in a search and destroy game. Because if your teammates are not that good at the game or not confident at the game enough to pull you out the shit, it's not worth doing, you know? Although it's going to be hype and going to be fucking great when you do it, it's not going to be worth it. Or if you do it in a 3v3 snipers, if you're, you know, maybe do it when there's one person left, you all go for a trick shot or something. Don't start chucking yourself off the fucking top of Rust because you want to hit a mad, insane trick shot, right? If there's 3 people left on their team and you're trying to trick shot, it's not worth it. Take 2 of them out, then throw yourself off the top of Rust. But yeah, you can use other guns like the SBR. I know I haven't hit one here because it is genuinely hard. It's a lot of luck that you need. It is genuinely really hard to hit a 360 no-scope. No-scopes aren't that bad. As long as you got that center dot on them and you're not moving that much or in a crazy way. So I'm going to try and hit a 360 no-scope here with this gun. And then we'll show you the reason why you probably don't really want to be doing it with an AX50, but you might want to do it anyway for the shits and giggles. But yeah, there you go. So like I said, it might be a bit easier for you to get dead close to the person and then 360 no-scope, right? Okay, it might not look as good, but the chances of you hitting the no-scope are fucking huge, you know? Because if you start doing it from like halfway across the map, what are the chances of you hitting it? I mean, I know I got a 360 across the map, but the chances of me hitting that were so slim. I don't know why I fucking went for it. I mean, if you don't go for it, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So I suppose it was a good decision. But it is genuinely so slim. If you hit one, you're going to go insane. So, I mean, again... as much as I'm encouraging you to go out and do it and experiment and shit, just be wary if you're trying to clutch up, it's not worth doing. And I'll explain why it's not as good as doing it with an AX50 than it is doing it with a car, SBR, etc., etc. And it's because, look at the bullet spread on that. Look at those 3 fucking lines and the dot. It's massive compared to the fucking car and the SBR. It's not worth trying to go for. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you hit one with it, you're going to be fucking going... You're going to be gassed. But it is genuinely so hard to pull off. And especially when you're moving around. Look at how... I mean, I don't think... It doesn't go as big as the car or the SBR. But it is still pretty fucking big, you know? You could fit 2 or 3 people in that fucking gap, you know? It's gonna be a hard thing to do. You can do this kind of stuff with a revolver even, you know? You could definitely hit a 360 revolver. Yeah, you may have to get a hit marker on them first and then go for the 360, but it's definitely possible, okay? There you go, lads. There's the 360 kill with the revolver. Ah, my aim. But yeah, there's your 360 kill with the revolver. You see, I had to fucking hit mark the person first and then go for the 360. That's what you may have to do. You may get a headshot with it, and if you get in headshots with a 360 no scope, fucking props to you, bro. That's insane. Yeah, you could do it with a deagle. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. You know, around here and you want to subscribe, please do. If you want to unsubscribe and whatnot in the future, you can do. It doesn't really matter. I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Before we all go, I'm a big fucking dum-dum, and I forgot to add the montage in. So I'm going to do that now at the end of the video. If you do play Cold War, and you're like, oh, no, yeah, I don't play Modern Warfare. The principles are the same. The principles are the same. There will be Cold War clips in here that are also... They apply the same principles and all that. So there'll be Cold War clips in here as well as Modern Warfare clips to prove that they're both the same. Nothing's different there. Enjoy the montage.
Bro, let's go!
It was a no-scope collat as well. Oh my god, no way! Wait, does that count? Oh, wait, if I hit that? Did I hit that? Wait, did I actually get that? Does that count as a 720?